guys, do you know the number one benefit of teaching in the UAE? Is it tax-free salary or free accommodation? Well, stay tuned for another digital moment with Tarina and find out. So guys, in today's video, I am going to talk about the benefits of teaching in the UAE. So remember to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. So the number one benefit is tax-free salary. So at the end of the month, whatever you earn, it is tax-free. So all that money goes in your pocket. So for me, it enables me to save and to live my best life. Benefit number 2 is free accommodations and utilities paid. Okay, so once you're a teacher here in the UAE, the school will provide you with accommodation or give you an accommodation allowance. Okay, so for me, I received a family apartment that is a 3-bedroom apartment, 3.5 bath, living, dining room, fully furnished, provided by my school. Okay, so utilities are paid by my school as well. So I only pay for Wi-Fi and I buy food. So that's the only thing I pay for. So light, water, AC, all of that is covered by the school. However, some schools will give teachers accommodation allowance and the teacher then have to go and find an apartment for themselves. Benefit number 3 is residency visa and contract renewals. So here in the UAE, once you're employed, your employer will give you a residency visa and your contract would usually last between 2 to 3 years. And guess what? Unlike teaching in the US, this contract is renewable. So after 2 or 3 years, you can renew your contract with your present school or you can move on to another school. So you don't have to go back to your country after your contract is finished. So that is a great benefit for me. Benefit number 4 is end of service gratuity. So end of service gratuity is that at the end of your contract, whether it's a 2-year or 3 years contract, you renew it for another 2 years, so that make it 5 or 4, you will get what is called gratuity at the end of your service. So gratuity is like a bonus, right? So it's your base salary times the number of years that you have worked with the school or with the company. Say for instance, I've worked with the company for 2 years and my base salary is 12,000 dirhams. That means it's 12,000 times 2, which makes it 24,000 dirhams at the end of my 2 years. Okay, so that is end of service gratuity. Benefit number 5 is health insurance. So schools provide teachers with health insurance, fully covered, with dental, ophthalmologists, dermatologists, all the services that you will need medically is covered by your insurance here in the UAE. Benefit number 6 is airfare or traveling allowance. So most schools provide teachers with airfare, and that is a round trip to your country at the end of the school year, which is around summer, or they will give you traveling allowance. Okay, but guess what? The money that you receive may be one of the cheapest flights or the longest route, but guess what? You will reach home. It will definitely cover your flight. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel if you're loving my content. So let's look at benefit number 7, which is free tuition. This one is dear to me because I have 2 daughters here, and can you imagine paying school fees here in the UAE for 2 children? Trust me, when you do your research, you'll know what I'm talking about. So my school, they will provide tuition allowance. 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 So my school, they will prov give me free tuition, free books, and free registration for my two daughters. And so I don't have to think about paying tuition fees. I don't have to think about buying books. All I cover is school uniforms and transportation to and from school. Some schools, though, provide teachers with 25% or 50% of the school fees. So it's subsidized. So that is why I am so grateful for my school for covering all of my daughter's tuition costs. And last but not least is benefit number 8, which is vacation time. So here in the UAE, we get all the regular vacations, right, and holidays like winter break, spring break, midterm break, and summer, all of that. But guess what? We also get a lot of national and religious holidays here in the UAE, which sometimes will last like for a weekend and so on. So we do appreciate those extra days off. So that is a good benefit because, you know, it helps us as teachers to relax and to rejuvenate ourselves and to get ready for the next school term and so on. So if you love my video, if you appreciate the content that I'm putting out, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friend. And thank you for joining me with another digital moment with Terina.